The following contest is the #1 contendership for the United States Championship. It is also the Gary Austin Battle Royal.
That was American Championship. Be that as it may, it is the #1 contenders Battle Royal, the second Battle Royal in Revolution Wrestling this year. The winner of this match will be the #1 challenger to the winner of the American title match later on between Brian Phoenix and Adam Ward. And who's going to be in this one? There are so many mysteries. We know Dante is one participant, a former American Championship holder himself. And we do have 2 referees assigned to this baby. Our most senior official and man on his first day. And as you heard, it's in memory of Gary Austin. And here's a man who is as big a drinker as Gary was.
I'm winning! Okay, a couple drinks, I swear.
Punch Drunk Paulie, who is involved in a battle royal with men of many masks at Apocalypse, putting down the Keith Stone special. Get up, run the rumps a little bit, get some exercise.
All right.
It isn't a beer run, it's a run for the shot to be #1 contender of the American Championship.
I got this.
Hopefully I get to call a match with him later on. He's been prepping, he's been ready. That's why I've been doing this, made these matches solo, as you know. Well, those are the after effects. I think he set a record for most eliminations in a single battle royal.
Oh, wait.
Many of them legal for sure, but there were only 1 referee.
Coming out next, Mo Dinger.
Mo Dinger, is he from Australia? I know he looks like a big fan of Reggie Miller. A newcomer to Revolution Wrestling. His debut match, and it's a simple match at that. Rules: you eliminate opponents by throwing over the top rope and only over the top. Both feet hit the floor. Last person standing gets a shot at the American Championship. More than likely at Knockdown, our next free preview in 2 weeks. No break, no rest for the wicked. Knockdown coming up.
Pippin Pablo.
Pippin.
Assassin.
Pippin Pablo. What the heck? You sure he's not called Gorilla Man? Also making his debut, Pippin Pablo scoring this really rotund rookie into battle. Wearing pants that could blind even the colorblind. Not sure how many more participants are in this match. We got 3 announced so far. Who knows how the deck could be stacked against these guys. One, a very much experienced battle royale specialist. This is a preview of what you would be able to see at Knockdown. That's free preview in 2 weeks. Is there will be 20 men for sure in that matchup. 40 eyes locked on the prize. That is the Revolution Championship. We wait for the announcement of participant number 4. We have 2 newcomers to RevDub in this matchup. As we see, Gary Austin at ringside watching a match in tribute to him, a battle royal. Gary Austin, no stranger to the multi-man madness in his long career, which of course he said goodbye to. A stirring moment visually felt by the 3rd rookie, Carney Doom, I say? Call him Carney for short. What's he got up his sleeve? Like I said, I don't know much about who's in the match. There's a kid at ringside, back him up! Security! 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 Oh God! He hit me! I'll sue him! That's number 4. 3 newcomers, this guy far from a newcomer.
Now coming out next, he's a member of the Rebellion.
And another former American champion, Kyle Cash. High five to Gary Austin in the back. Kyle Cash, as we said, former American champion, plenty of titles in his resume. Can he add another American title? Paulie, Paulie afraid he's gonna get hit. Five in the... So far of the names listed, this guy is probably the favorite.
And now, it's Icky!
Wow, Icky's back!
Yeah.
Icky Thump, a former tag team champion in a very dysfunctional relationship with the Diz, a partnership. Saw Icky break into the Diz's house one time. Does he stand a chance? Could this be quite the upset? Iggy Thump was gone for a good 2.5 years from the FOW spotlight. Comes to Revolution. He has a new nickname I forgot to mention in the early match, Pink Machismo. You figure out why at all.
Now it's time for
Here is Dante. The Samoan Savage interviewed him earlier, was interrupted by Mike Houston. He's got a bullseye on his chest from the founder, basically saying you better live up to a certain expectation or you're gonna get dropped off the roster. And if there were a payroll, he'd be dropped off there too, but we're cheap. Participant number 8, Icky. Icky is just enjoying himself. Taking a little rest in the corner.
And now the next contender, the Freak!
Here's a Freak, first time for him since the Animal Tribute Show. A former world champion, a former Mr. Title in the Bank twice over, two-time world champion. No revisionist history when it comes to this man's experience, and he took opportunity and grabbed it.
Former Revolution champion.
You are a former Revolution champion. I've got all this stuff written down, it's just gonna be too chaotic to call all of it. Many titles of Kyle Cash's tenure.
Now coming out next, here's one half of the Hellraisers.
Uh-oh.
Voorhees!
A bad man, Sid Voorhees, a big man. No championships so far in his young career, but...
That was a hardcore champion.
Oh yeah, you were. I forgot. It's exasperating working alone. And you could be American champion, for sure. Sid Voorhees, one half of the Hellraisers. Of course, I tend to forget. Look at him pull off the hair of Paulie. Paulie has not moved a muscle since he got in that corner.
That counts,
Roll
right?
to the outside. No, it is over to the bottom rope. Bell hasn't rung. Got to be thrown over the top, and both feet have to hit the floor. Bell hasn't rung yet. Paulie, I think, is far from the odds-on favorite. I don't think. We can only hope.
Now coming out,
Coloradoans rejoice. Here's a brute force to be. Zach Ryan, who made his debut at Adrenaline a couple of weeks back, knocking the shiitake out of Raikazi. What is in store in the future of this man? So far, in only one match, he's made quite the impression, bulldozing a bullet train. The ring's starting to fill up slowly.
now coming out, hailing from Japan.
Speak up, Raikazi, the man from the land of the rising sun, a vendetta of sorts. Wipes high fives, and a fan favorite with the children in the crowd, Raikazi. He brings trouble in Japan. Can he bring trouble to all the other men in the match? And he turns his attention towards his opponent from last Saturday. Once that bell rings, you can pretty much throw the rule book out except the important stuff. Going to over the top rope, both feet at the floor. Here's a man making his return to free per-view. He returned at Adrenaline, but this is his first match on free per-view. Man with a slightly new attitude. In FYW, he was known as the skateboarding superstar, Chronic. First time on a free per-view since King of the Yard 2011. Over 3 years ago, an original of FYW, and respect from Kyle Cash. We saw Adam Ward give some respect after their match last week. As original to original. As you see the ring filling up like crazy.
Hey, where's the rest of the new breed? We got Chronic.
Where's Stinger and Christian?
New breed, new breed, new breed.
I'm sure retro fans are chanting for you. Old flashback to the new breed.
Now coming out.
Saw Ian Lockhart earlier. Have some very stirring words for Cletus. Ian Lockhart. No stranger to multi-man mayhem himself. It is going to be tough to catch all the action at a close-up pace right off the get-go, but Icky giving a hug to Ian Lockhart in the background. Not sure if you saw it. So they're gonna pan around the ring.
We're gonna beat him up. We're gonna beat him up.
I'm counting 13 men. That could be a lucky or an unlucky number depending on your birthday. This participant will make number 14. Definitely the biggest battle royal.
And he is the final contestant.
And he is the last one. Twisted Wicked J, still in his oath of silence. He will not speak until he gets a championship in this company, specifically this one, the American Championship. 2 referees on the outside, plenty of chaos to be had. 14 men, make your bets at home. The winner to face Brian Phoenix or Adam Ward. Icky trying to be flippy. He's the Icky tricky, but I don't think he's the Icky acrobatic.
Ring the bell.
Bell rings, we're underway. 14 men will wind down to 1. And Paulie, Paulie, he's out. In the background, we caught it. No more than 1 elimination this time. Paulie gone in a heartbeat. That is probably an all-time record. Bell rang though. Cash being worked on by Voorhees. Icky threw up the freak. Meantime. Oh! So much coverage. Wait, Cash could be out. This could be a major upset. Come over here, Paulie.
We got stuck. I wasn't ready.
Bell did ring though. First elimination, not gone within less than 5 seconds. Now Cash is in that corner. It's a very unlucky corner. I've got a partner for the first time of the day
That was my
on commentary.
We got bodies flying
The
around.
Revolving Door Lounge.
We got bodies flying around. I got no beef.
We're gonna get our exercise going and both feet out. There goes this man. They said his name earlier, but I totally forgot. We're down to 12 on my count. Now Cash going to work on Ian Lockhart. Chronic trying to get his hand on Zach Ryan. Carney's gone. Elimination is coming on the opposite side of the camera. Wait, twist, take it. Jay, pull over the outs off the buckle. Right, Kazi working on Mo Dinger, and Chronic gets thrown through the ropes. It's over the top. Both feet have to touch when you're thrown over the top for an elimination to count. We're gonna get a work.
We're
We're gonna get a workout, walking right to left. The beer bash moments ago still staining the mat. Meanwhile, Twisted Wicked J on the outside. Don't know if he went over the top, but oh, what a crossbody!
We got crossbodies going on. We got DDT.
DDT by Mo Dinger. Dante's in there, a former American champion. Mo Dinger, see you bye. Gone, both feet over. Cash and Lockhart kicking him away. Voorhees and Ryan now gonna go at it. Talk about a rough and tumble battle that will be. Waikaze working with Cash. The Freak. He's a strong man. They call him the Freak for a reason. Fireman's carry takedown by Chronic. Chronic also a former American champion. Freak goes back in the corner.
The Chronic, I mean, we got action everywhere. It's hard to call the folks action. I apologize about that.
Mo Dinger may need a stretcher.
I only had one or two, so I'm not buzzed or anything.
Are you sure about that? You looked a little worse for wear in the corner. We captured it
one or two.
many of times. Oh, spinning!
One or two every 5 minutes for the last.
Chronic on the top. It's a high-risk situation. And he breaks up the fight between Icky and Voorhees. Suplex by Cash. Two referees getting a better view of the action than we are at times. 10 men left.
Oh, big tornado DDT.
DDT off the top, and the Freak under the ropes, still alive. Lockhart, shoulder block to Dante. You remember their match in the Premier Adrenaline? Lockhart won. I'm sure alcohol was the beneficiary. Cash and Chronic hugging earlier, but every man for himself in a battle royal. Full Nelson there by Ryan.
It's called proving your work.
Oh, you heard that one. And well, Freak still pacing. Nice to see you. Oh, Lockhart hanging on the apron, only under the bottom, and he's out, but he was under the bottom rope. I know from our vantage point, it's the referee's first.
Sorry, Paulie.
And Lockhart gonna go for a cold one. Spine buster by Chronic.
For the record, I wasn't ready, but it's all good.
It was legal though, sorry to say. Winner of this match. Oh, what a kick!
Get him out!
Owie. And Chronic. Oh, he saves himself. Look at this.
There, he's fighting.
Kofi Kingston is. Oh, now he's out as the field pretty much takes care of him. Chronic a victory last week, not so much this week. Oh, what a big kick to the thumper. And he goes out.
Icky's out.
Bye-bye, Icky. Freak on the, don't know if he got back in the ring there. Oh, and, oh, he's out. Referee said he got back in.
Right now.
Jimmy Jack, where's this Jimmy Jack?
Jimmy Jack out here.
We heard Cletus give the, oh, wait. Lockhart's out. Jimmy Jack out here because Lockhart declined the invitation to join the clan.
Problem with us?
Action in the ring, but oh!
Oh my God, Jimmy Jack!
Tasting the pulse. Backbreaker. Meanwhile, Sid Voorhees hanging on. Jimmy Jack slapping the tar out. Voorhees is out.
Out.
Bulldog there, and Sid Voorhees, former hardcore champion, not going back to the dance now. We are down to 5, just like that. Lockhart remains disposed. So resetting the stage, it's Kyle Cash and Dante, former American champions. Twisted Wicked J looking for that piece of gold. Cash, running neat. We got Zach Ryan and Raikazi. Punch Truck Polly rescuing Lockhart. And wait, Cash is gone! Cash is gone!
Cash is gone!
Not gonna bring a title home to the rebellion, mind you.
Unbelievable.
Who's the odds-on favorite?
Oh, now we're down to the
final four. Who do you pick in this situation out of these four balls?
Well,
right, Cosby. Oh, Twisted Wicked J running out of the way.
Cosby, he's pretty good. Wicked, well, Wicked's no stranger to this game either.
Oh, trouble in Japan to Dante. Zach Ryan trying to pick up Twisted Wicked J. Former Wicked boy. A capacity crowd, as I said, probably the biggest crowd we've had since the Animal Tribute Show. And Gary Austin also watching in the front row.
Pledge allegiance right here today, folks. It's a hell of a show.
Right, Kazi getting lifted up by Dante. Now he's fighting back. In the corner.
Halfway through.
Zach Ryan shook the ring like crazy. Twisted Wicked, uh-oh. That's another high risk here. One false move. Oh! And he takes down.
Twisted Wicked,
We'll turn around just so you can get a good shot of the fans in the background. They are all watching. Not an eye has been batted away from the action in the ring.
They are on their feet.
Ryan. Oh, is Raikaze going to get his measure of revenge? Ryan kicked off. Trouble in Japan. And Ryan's out.
Takes him out. Now we're down to 3.
A fatality, another fatality, no pun intended, from this matchup. We started with 14, we're down to 3. Raikaze, wait, he's waving for, what is he doing?
Raikaze doing?
Waiting for Zach Ryan. Wait a minute! Oh! Suicide dive off the top! Raikaze eliminated himself, but at what price?
Well, he had more of a grudge in title aspect. Now we're down to the final 2.
Zach Ryan won't be getting up for a while. And now we are down to Dante, the winner to go to knockdown, more than likely to face the American champion. And that's free preview coming in 2 weeks, August 9th. Dante with a sleeper, and it's only going to count when one person goes over the top. No pinfalls, no submissions. Dante wants to get back in that title picture. Nope, over the top rope. Got to throw him over and both feet at the floor. Just one light toss, and you've won.
He's almost there. All you got to do is throw him out.
Twisted Wicked J.
Is Dante going to do it? Look
Just letting him up. Oh, that was square in the teeth. Isaac Yankem has a patient tonight. The halfway mark of this show, and it is a wild one.
The halfway mark, we got the final 2 in the Battle Royal.
And not a wild one like Florida.
Hey, Florida.
Now Dante whips Twisted Wicked J. Wait a minute! Oh! Twisted Wicked J hanging on! Dante is not one! He went over, but both feet got a hit.
Hit the ground.
He's on the apron. Dante confused a little bit. Oh, wait! Dante is out! Twisted Wicked J wins the Battle Royal!
Twisted Wicked J. Unbelievable.
One big win down. One big win to go. That could come.
You know, I almost had the victory in my bag, but if somebody deserved to win it, it deserved to be him.
The vow of silence right there. One down, one to go. He's not talking till he wins the championship. Dante, stirred, doesn't know where he's at. A battle royal unbelievable, as Polly would say, but a winner was found, and Twisted Wicked J one step away from the American Championship.